It's so pretty.
Yes, and it's on the Wii U.
What?
I
The
know.
Wii U is for kids.
Not anymore, it isn't. Anyway, I'm doing this game again.
All kinds of religion up in your face.
Pretty much. Well, it's two types of religions. A light religion and a dark religion. And
So basically, so real life.
yes.
Basically, Platinum making fun of religious over-the-top shit.
Yeah.
Get her! She's up. Get her! She's a different color.
Oh god!
It's an edgier version of Evangelion. Wait.
That doesn't make any sense. That's not even possible.
No, it really isn't.
Anyway, it's about time that I donated something in terms of co-commentary with us, so here's mine.
Let's ignore the fact that we just made you nude, okay?
She's like, what?
Basically, what if Dante was a chick?
And that's pretty much what Bayonetta is.
I made that
And
name
she's
up.
more popular than him. Gee, I wonder why, shifty
I made
eyes.
up that name off the top of my head. You like it? I don't know where I came up with it. It just came to me. I don't know why.
Playing on normal, you pussy.
It's the only option available the first time you ever play it.
I know.
If I could, I'd play it on hard mode.
Technically, you could. You could be playing the 360 version.
That's no moon.
I know, but in the 360 version, there's no Nintendo-themed costumes.
That's a big moon, yeah. Hopefully there's no Uzurus around. Otherwise, we're all fucked.
What do you think is causing this debris?
Angels?
No.
Nice job, retard.
There once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages, controllers of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled. The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war. Fight the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them. The Lumen Sages were gradually weakened by the assault of the secretive Dark Witches. Years after the balance was lost, the war had ended in the Umbra Witches' favor. Their victory was short-lived. Fearing the witches' dark abilities, humans began to condemn the remaining Umbra. They launched the witch hunts, rounding up the battle-weary witches with little resistance and subjugating those who wished to continue the struggle. Human faith in the miracles of their god pushed the witch hunts further, and soon the Umbra Witches, keepers of the darkness, were extinguished from the earth. All but one.
Meanwhile, in actual reality, absolutely nothing. So let's just go back to what we were doing.
Yay!
We're on a
Because
plane.
this makes because that's an actual
That is a
plane.
big plane.
In fact, I don't even
Hey,
think that
kinda
doesn't
doesn't
even look
actually show
safe
the
to.
G's.
I'm sorry, but that plane doesn't even look safe to fly.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't. In fact, you'll be seeing one later on that's certainly absolutely not safe to fly. Sire knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Considering I've beaten this game.
Yeah. And
Okay,
what
so you
are
want
they
to?
doing?
Okay, so you want us to
Actually.
Okay, so you want to cram this into what now?
Oh, right here.
Oh,
okay.
God!
Right in the ass. Oh.
Oh God.
Oh, sorry. I got
Not
I got to replace the
supposed to
film.
happen like that.
Oh, sorry. I got to replace the film. Hang on.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's the way these cutscenes sometimes look. Sometimes they'll actually be fully animated. Other times, just that style. It's a little jarring at sometimes, because like you'll be at one point where it's just fully like in-game cutscene,
Son of a bitch.
and then all of a sudden it's going to be cutting into that. Also, yeah, these costumes.
You better not use her.
Well, I'm not going to use them in this prologue. I will be showing these off as we go along with the first few chapters, but then after that I'm going to go back to the Bayonetta costume. Except for maybe this one.
God.
You sure you're not trying to say something?
No, of course not, Shifty Ice.
Nah.
This-
God
If
damn
you
it.
use that, if you use that
And that's
outfit,
the only one that actually looks natural.
yeah.
If you use that,
Ironically.
if you use that costume, I demand you abuse the mask.
Well, obviously I'm going to abuse the mask. But no, we're going to stick to her main one for now, since it is the prologue. It'd be really weird looking just seeing her dressed up as Samus. She's just like, what?
I can't hear you. My mask is too out of control.
The mask. It has a mind of its own.
Okay.
So how are you playing this? Are you using the gamepad or a classic controller?
What's that? It turned to Jim Carrey. Meanwhile, on The Walking Dead.
Oh, shit.
Pretty much. Or Castlevania.
Castlevania never starts at a graveyard, except for 64.
Yeah, it
but
does.
like- Castlevania never starts at a graveyard.
Castlevania 4 does.
That's 4.
Hi, Toby.
See, Toby agrees with me.
Oh, shit. There we go. For some reason,
But
like, my
that debunks your
screen
theory
just
that
turned off.
Castlevania
but
never
fuck it.
starts in a graveyard. Castlevania 4 does.
Oh, look,
That's
it's the director. Let's piss on his grave.
Who's doing
Oh yeah,
the
god damn it.
Who's doing the piss?
It looks like Humpty Dumpty's taking his last fall.
It's the Joe Pesci look like.
In the end, right?
Why couldn't you be Danny
Eggman's
DeVito?
dead.
Still don't get why the hell you
Why couldn't you be Danny DeVito?
I don't think they could afford a Danny DeVito look-alike.
He definitely sounds more like Joe Pesci.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, man? Okay.
Ain't gonna do much. People been waiting for this asshole to get whacked for ages. Please.
I mean, come on, look at him. He looks like Scrooge fucking McDuck here.
God damn it.
Also, for those wondering, this was originally published by Sega, so I think they were referencing, well, obviously, Sonic the Hedgehog with the whole Eggman the Destroyer.
Well, clearly.
Yeah. Well, for those who didn't know that it was published by Sega, since this was reported to the Wii U, so... And it doesn't
It
really...
is still produced by Sega, though.
Yeah. Originally.
I think the sequel is produced by Sega as well.
Nope, it's Nintendo.
You really get into
Yeah.
this shit, don't you?
It is? Oh,
Well, I
right.
am
yeah,
kinda
well, Nintendo
is
funded
it-
it, but I thought, like,
Yeah, because
Sega was still part of the
Sega
development team.
because for some reason Sega didn't want to publish the sequel, and neither did anyone else except for Nintendo.
probably because Bayonetta 1 didn't sell as well as they expected it to.
But still, there was a little demand for it. I mean, and he wanted to make the sequel.
There was a little demand for Mega Man Legends 3 as well, but that didn't happen, did it?
Well, that's Capcom.
There's a lot of poor begging for Bayonetta 2 anymore.
True.
A lot.
Well then,
Also, for those of you that have never seen this before, there's a lot of swearing in this game. Get used to that.
No, really? I didn't even notice. Just looking at Joe Pesci here.
Especially since this is, along with Bayonetta 2, they're both rated M, so they're gonna use as much cursing as they want.
I can't see a thing.
Considering I've played the sequel to this, I actually like the second game's opening more than this one.
See them, Jake?
Well, yeah, a little bit myself too.
They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly
Only because
realms.
once you start the sequel, I'm just gonna say the intro to the second game is so much more over the top and random that it's just too hilarious not to be good.
Yeah.
The souls of our loved ones for all eternity.
yeah. Let's just kick some angel ass.
We just went from Joe Pesci to British.
Yeah, a lot of the voice actors in this game have British accents.
That was the joke.
Well, mostly. I think it's only like Bayonetta and another character. And then there's, well, we'll see him in a little bit. I'm spoiling it right now. We'll see him in a little bit.
Well, the people that have already seen your original story. God damn it.
His jaw like.
Yeah.
Oh god, my face.
Yep.
Yeah.
And look at the mooks. And guess what we do to mooks?
Stuff we don't care about.
So, you gonna explain the combat mechanics of this game?
Well, there is still a cutscene going on, so...
Oh right, I forgot this cutscene goes on for like 5 minutes.
yeah, it goes for quite a
Nah.
while before we finally get a chance to, like, learn the tutorial and whatnot.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
Okay.
Yeah. Ow. We just wanted the money, okay?
We just wanted the body.
Oh, all we
It's
were
like,
gonna
you
do-
don't
We
get
just
it.
want.
Oh, we just came here to do some grave robbing.
Nobody cares,
Why are
Pesci.
you at a cemetery for your birthday then?
He wanted
Because
that
Pe-
money.
Because Pesci.
Yeah.
I wanted my money.
Where's my money? I just mentioned all the I just mentioned Stewie now. Where's my money? You give me money?
And now for the most badass characters in this entire series.
I'm just gonna back up now.
Time you want your hands on me. You better make sure I'm dead.
I love that.
God damn.
Wait, you just did a coffin just fall on his head?
Yep, and he didn't
Yep.
even flinch.
If it ain't my good buddy.
Hi, Rodon.
Hello there, Rodon. You're as badass as always.
His own hand is a lighter.
Oh, I was just gonna do a funky dance. Ah!
Let's all do a funky dance.
Damn it.
Deserve a good spanking.
Seriously, over the top, and it's awesome.
Nah.
Yes. Beautiful.
Just like
Yeah,
the-
there's gonna be a lot of sexual innuendos in these.
Just a lot of
Especially even
dance.
this part.
Fan service everywhere in this bitch.
She's like, you know what? Screw the clothes. I don't need them. I'll use my hair.
Don't. Spotlights because reasons.
Yes.
Also, get used to hearing "Fly Me to the Moon" for 90% of this game.
Yeah.
Nah.
Not that it's a
Okay.
bad thing, mind you. It's still a damn good song.
It's a really good version of this song, but when you hear it every 10 minutes, it gets kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hopefully you don't get a copyright claim for playing it.
Well, I did get a copyright claim on every one of my Bayonetta 1 videos, but that's mostly because I had the volume up almost as loud as my commentary, so that might have had something to do with it.
Now, this is
And Sega's kind of a dick when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about quality. I've got quantity.
It's about quant. Yeah, I was gonna make that same joke.
Yeah. Pretty much he's saying we got a lot of guns, so don't worry about destroying them. Also, she can wield guns on her feet.
Because that,
Why
because
not?
that's
Because Dante only used 2. 2 is not enough.
We need 4.
because that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
We need a Bayonetta versus Dante death battle, damn it.
Honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
I can pretty much guess who wins, honestly.
I would assume Bayonetta's gonna win just because she's so insane.
But she would do it with style.
With style.
I mean, I've never really played any of the Devil May Cry games, so I don't know how crazy Dante gets, but...
Rowan's just sitting there like, how many like, seriously, are you just firing one bullet now?
Guns! 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 Guns!
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I think if you have it, I think if that wasn't obvious enough, you're not supposed to take this story seriously at all.
Not at all.
if
that scene wasn't obvious, if the previous couple scenes wasn't obvious enough, then that was pretty much your cue right there.
Pretty much. And now we could finally control her.
Yay! 16 minutes into the game!
Also, yeah, it's telling you about the touch controls right here, even though they're completely optional. I was all like, I don't need them, I played the first. So you just press X to punch normally, and it's like your fastest attack option. And then you have kicks, which you use by pressing the the A button. And it's like a stronger hit, and then you can just chain them all together.
Ow, 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 ow.
Ah, my face. My face.
Face nothing, my everything.
And pretty much like your godsend in this game, being able to dodge enemy attacks, but that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oops.
What does that do? What does that do? What if dodging successful attacks? What is it? Does it actually do anything for you outside of saving your health?
Oh yes, because if you dodge at the last possible instant, then yeah, well, if you dodge too late, well, obviously you're gonna get hit. But if you dodge too early, it's not gonna count, and you may or may not get hit. But if you do it just right, like right when the enemy's hurt box is about to get to you, you get witch time.
Enemies will appear to move in slow motion during this time.
Pretty much.
So it's basically like a free stop. It's basically like a free stopwatch in Smash Brothers.
Pretty much.
Or considering it's made by the same developers, it's like using the slow motion power on Beautiful Joe.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
That looks hard. It looks hard. For some reason, that should sound impracticable. Practicable, I should say.
Well, it pretty much makes... it doesn't make you invincible while you're in witch time, but it does make it so you could either dodge enemy attacks a lot easier, because it moves so slow, like the attacks will like take a while before they reach you while you're in there. But it's also very helpful because like it helps you rack up your combo, because I think it's multiplied by 50% while you're in witch time.
Sure game, Halos, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yes, they are intentionally designed like Sonic's rings, that's the point.
I got that already. I got that much already.
And yeah, you could even like punish the enemies too like that. It's just crazy. It's over the top and it's awesome.
You know, I don't even care what's going on now. If I actually see this, I'd be like, I just grab some popcorn and be like, yeah, back to your show.
It's one of those games where it looks really complicated, but it's actually really easy.
Once you get the hang of it. Well,
basically, if you know how to dodge at the last possible second, everything else is second nature.
Yeah.
Eggs everywhere.
Also, the game kind of forces you to like try to fight these guys on your own until you kill one. It's like, wait a minute, there's an easier way to go about this. And so you can like hold X or A to shoot with like the guns on either your hands or feet. Or if you're surrounded by these flying mooks, you just rotate the left stick and then press X or A to go into bullet climax. It's pretty much a thing where like you could control where you shoot and you just keep shooting and shooting like crazy.
Okay.
It just happened to pause at the quote-unquote best possible angle, so...
I'm sure.
Also, like, using your guns, like, to shoot enemies from a distance is also helpful to, like, keep your combo going, because if you go a little too long without, like, hitting an enemy, then, like, you end up losing whatever combo you have at the moment, and that can reflect on, like, your ranking.
Not that ranking matters that much, but
if you're
it's there if you care about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to know it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But for those who...
I got the lowest ranking on a lot of stages in Bayonetta 2, so...
Something tells me I'd probably suck at this too.
Honestly though, this is pretty damn simple. I'm just making it look a little hard just because I already know what I'm doing. Well, like, I played through this game twice already.
Yeah, it's one of those games where watching it makes it seem more complicated than it really is.
Yeah, you have to take it into your own hands, like to grasp it.
My crotch.
I mean, think of it like when you're playing Smash Brothers and you do a roll dodge at the last second to dodge an attack. That's basically how you dodge to get into Witch Time.
I need my meds.
It's like, hey, get back here!
I need my meds.
And mini boss already. Holy crap!
But first, let's destroy Joe Pesci's car.
No, the car.
Who did that? I just bought the damn thing.
Do not tell me that is my car up there on the roof. Get it down.
God damn it.
The funny thing is, like, because Bayonetta's in some weird thing where, like, normal humans can't see her, so he has no idea that Bayonetta did that to his car.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like some alternate, like, well, not universe. It's like some alternate dimension where, like, Bayonetta or any other, like, angels or demons or whatever can fight without having to, like, affect the real world.
They'll see like a whole bunch of explosions, but they won't see exactly what's causing them.
Yeah.
That's nowhere near as fun.
Well, it does.
I don't know. It's pretty funny to hit like, hey, I parked my car. Suddenly, my car just exploded.
Yeah. Also, this is.
But I want to see what caused. But I want to see what caused it and react to it.
Also,
it's like that scene in Little Nicky when he blows up the guy's TV. He's like, man, I'm freaking out right now. My television just exploded.
Yeah. And I got gold.
Yay. You get trophies in the second game, right?
Yeah, well, actually it's the same way in this game, but like you get medals for like individual verses, which are pretty much just like one on like sections of fights, and then you get a trophy at the end of the chapter.
Now, about this little thing
it's basically just bragging right achievements.
Yeah.
have a quick chat.
It doesn't really affect the game at all.
This is why I told you I was going home. I just got held up in the air by some invisible things, and you want an intelligence briefing? It never stops with you.
They touched me in places you wouldn't understand. You don't mess with the Eggman.
I guess Sonic's happy because they got a hitman to kill Eggman for him.
He's all finally.
Wait.
Why do you think I never pick? Why do you think I don't take care of much of Sonic? I'm always trying to brush this guy away.
Yeah.
They hated down there as much as you did when he was up here. We just need to make sure he won't come crawling back when they kick him out.
Yeah, the real Eggman probably would be going to hell.
Obviously.
This is making me think they're having a. This is making me think. You know, now that I think about it, this is me thinking they have a contingency plan to make sure Kratos doesn't come crawling out of hell.
just bury the hole that he's crawling out of. Just bury it and he can't come out.
If they ever made a Bayonetta 3, they would probably stick him in there just for lulz.
No, they'd probably make a look-alike.
Also, this is the
not the
loading
actual
screen. This happens at just about every one where you can practice your combos if you feel like it. So yeah, you could get some really good practice in while you're waiting for the next part of like a game, the chapter to load or something.
You know,
Well, how do you like
I
Wii U
remember
controls compared to the 360 controls.
It's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage.
Or you know, you just get a new car.
But that costs him money that he doesn't have.
The road. Pay attention.
Jesus, Enzo.
You be so calm.
Anyway,
I'm
Lon,
so
did you
worried
answer
about my.
question?
He's just like, my car. I have nothing to live for.
I've never seen one get wrapped
Wait, what question were you asking about?
messengers.
What do you prefer, the controls for this version or the 360 version?
Well, they both control it pretty much the exact same way, so I don't really have a preference.
I'm pretty sure cars don't work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, the wheel popped off. I'll just pop it back into place.
Yeah.
The toys are nice too.
Hey, 20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you
Freaking hubcap.
remember is the evil-
Yay, exposition.
Now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day, or they'll drag your ass back down to hell. I know, I thought I got screwed. but being
It's not like it's
forced to
gonna.
slap around
I'm pretty
the
sure that's not
world
gonna happen anyway.
is
Wink, wink,
really
nudge, nudge.
screwed.
If I needed a biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Ouchie.
Come on now.
We get it, Platinum. You need exposition.
I'm working for free after this.
Damn right you are.
He's like, you know what? After this, I'm just gonna get a new car. Maybe one that's purple, looks like a Hot Wheels car.
I can just imagine him being like Carl. What the hell happened to my freaking car?
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think I was? What do you think I was quoting before?
Oh.
And flashbacks because yes.
Then World War II flashbacks.
After
Yep.
jewels instead of cash, just like a girl.
Kind of.
It's like the fuck you say.
Can't you take a joke?
No.
Enzo, someone's given you a present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
Yay.
Beep beep.
Beep beep, I'm a Jeep, I'm out of here. Fuck this.
It's like, oh crap.
Oh shit.
This literally is Hot Wheels.
What the fuck?
And
Happy Wheels?
yes.
Beep beep.
And suddenly airplane. What?
Beep beep. Beep beep, motherfucker.
Well, Enzo's dead.
No, and nobody cared.
Also, I think right now we're in witch time in cutscenes, so it's gonna. Yeah.
Oh. So what, you got like infinite or something? You got like infinite time for this or something?
Yeah, something like that.
crap, we weren't expecting this. Ah! We should have thought ahead. Ow, 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 ow.
What are you doing? Oh god.
And she just disappears in a chicken suit.
Well, hello, other woman.
Who we have no idea it is.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Shifty Ice.
Logic and I know.
Hell, even the people who watched the very beginning of this freaking thing, they should know who it is. They just don't know her name
Well,
yet.
That's my point.
All that sleeping made you soft.
We're just gonna talk while being surrounded.
Pretty much.
'Cause why not?
We're just gonna talk like the people playing this game know what we're talking about.
Nope.
Anyway, now we're gonna learn about how to execute torture attacks.
Oh joy.
So pretty much you see that one like gate, like the one little bar of like circles underneath our health bar. Like you have to build that up until it's full, and then you can execute a torture attack by pressing X and A.
You know, I just noticed the plane is still in motion.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
It's like shit.
Yeah, you're on a time limit here, so you gotta.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
Why is it a time limit?
I have no idea why. I think it's because the plane is about to crash, so if you don't finish it before the timer runs out, then like the plane crashes and then game over.
Oh, okay. So it's like, okay, so but I'm imagining that the timer is usually more just there, that you shouldn't have any excuse to be close to death or anything.
Yeah, the only way that you'll run out the timer is if you keep getting hit while trying to like execute a torture attack, because like,
or just making the timer intentionally run out or something.
yeah. I mean, the timer runs really fast, but even so, like you should be able to build up enough magic by hurting enemies for the torture attacks. But if you keep getting hit, you'll lose some of that magic. So either you just keep getting hit a lot, or you just make the timer run out.
Yeah, kind of like that.
So basically what you're saying is the timer is very what's the word? I
It's
can't
pretty
even think of it.
arbitrary if you're good enough at the game.
You're not even gonna notice it's there. Is what I'm trying to say.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And I'm done. You just have to execute 3 torture attacks, and then you're done with this.
Oh well, that's not too bad.
That's another thing we should warn people about. This game has a lot of QuickTime events and button mashing.
I love the button mashing. I could do without the QuickTime events, though.
Yeah, everybody can do without the QuickTime events.
The button mashing, though, it really helps emphasize, like, holy shit, this is awesome!
Ta-da! Oh crap!
I don't like button mashing only because I'm always worried that I'm going to end up wearing out the button.
I'm like, screw it, I'll buy another controller.
Oh
Yeah,
right.
I don't want
right.
to buy another controller just because of the way the game plays.
Yeah, honestly, though, the button mashing isn't really required. It's just there if you want to get, like, extra rings.
I'm just seeing that scene and I keep thinking to myself, damn you, Optimus Prime.
And then she's
Keep
all
on
like,
stroking
up
that
and
dick
out.
there, Platinum.
And yeah, that whole thing was in such slow motion that Enzo and the car were still in midair.
Can I drive yet?
No.
That car is undrivable at this point.
And she's like, wait a minute, isn't that the girl that stabbed me?
Don't.
It's like, I thought I was dead. The fuck?
My hat. Meanwhile, at the milk.
Ass shot.
Meanwhile, the milking moon.
Those assholes sure know how to get attention.
They sure do. I mean, what?
Hotheads down home.
You did that, didn't you?
What makes you say that?
I just imagine Rodon saying, like, you did that too, didn't you? Were there, weren't you?
Human world. Inferno.
And pretty much he's talking about, like, there's the world we're in right now, then there's Inferno, Hell, and then there's Paradiso, Heaven.
Could you imagine if someone was watching this in a normal world, they just see the balls moving by themselves? It's like, what is going on? I don't know. Just somebody twiddling their fingers going
they're
like,
literally in the border between Earth and Hell right now, so I don't think normal humans can just come down here.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just being funny. Well, he's here.
Except for Enzo there.
Yeah, he's only here for the drinks.
He just don't even care. He's like, my car is wrecked, I have no life.
Basically, that's how he acts this entire game. Enzo's just kind of there. He's like, damn it, why am I here? Can't I just go home?
Hey, he wanted to come here for a drink. I don't blame him.
I need a drink to blow all this over, but it's probably gonna get worse. It's probably gonna get worse before I know it. Just drink all the problems away.
Ah, look at all the weapons.
Meanwhile, Conker's in the back just drooling. Look at all the weapons you can't have.
Yet.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yet. Yeah.
Kill to get his hands on. Don't break these, because they're one of a kind.
It's gonna be impossible too, because I'm pretty sure they're indestructible, because these replace the guns that we've been using up until now.
You broke them already? What?
So, say hello to the
Well,
Scarborough
for that, I'm gonna have
Affairs.
to double charge you.
I'm just imagining her looking at the gun and being like, made in China.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, these are the Scarborough Affairs. They're like our default gun weapons.
Hey, I offered first.
She's all gnocchi.
Then again, I'm getting a little
I'm sure he could take it.
They keep throwing at me.
It is Rodon,
Maybe
obviously.
I should aim for something a bit more high class.
Well, there is that one demon hunter guy down the street, but nobody cares about him.
Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure.
I just imagine, like, Bayonetta and Dante had a one-night stand, and that's why she never sees him again, because she's pissed at him.
Mean like that one time Wallow dated Carmen Sandiego?
Kind of.
I can imagine, like, Rodon at that point is just like, holy shit, she's Batman.
She pulled a Batman on me, son of a bitch.
You deadbeat motherfucker.
He is a deadbeat motherfucker.
That's why he's the butt monkey of this entire game, I guess.
He really is.
Yes, he is.
Well, there's another character too, but he's less of a butt monkey.
Yay, we got gold.
They try to make him the scapegoat, and then you realize, oh right, Enzo.
Also, if you want to make sure to get the best possible like trophy, never use items.
I didn't even know you used an item.
Well, we don't get them until this next chapter, but never use a single item, and you'll get your best possible trophy. Also, this is a minigame that happens at the end of every chapter, where
What the crap is this?
It's Angel Attack. It's pretty much...
It's a mini arcade shooter.
Yeah, you always have a minimum of 9 bullets to use at the end of this, but if you find bullets, like, throughout the chapter, then you get an extra 3 for each one.
What?
Yes. And pretty much you shoot these angels inside this game, and then you get points, and then you can use those points to get items.
Okay, I'll just buy something. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that item I just bought, it helps recover, like, a lot of your health, but I'm never gonna use it.
Nah.
Seriously.
Hey, a bobblehead.
That's one thing I'm really glad that they fixed in Bayonetta 2, where if you use an item, it doesn't lower your ranking. And I'm really glad for that. I just wished I'd known about it.
You're basically forced to use them.
Yeah. But like in the first game, if you used a recovery item or an item that helped boost your attack or whatever the hell, the game would lower your ranking for it.
So again, like Devil May Cry.
Yes,
Yeah, it is a spiritual remake of Devil May Cry, so that would explain a
Well,
lot.
it's made by the same devs. I expect nothing less.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for the prologue, and we'll see you guys in Chapter 1.
Chapter 1? What? Oh, crap.
Oh, the game has just begun, sir.